Hello everybody, this is Nilnyar and we're once again in Roadcraft. So, when we last left off, we got materials delivered and now our job is to use the crane to deliver stuff out. So, we are in the crane. We got different camera modes for the crane. We can rotate the crane. And we can lower the hook. And let's see, how do I move? Okay, I can move that. Okay. Probably move is this. Okay. Okay. Now we're going to attach the load. We are going to raise the hook up. Oh, this is interesting. Okay. And there. Okay, it doesn't have to be real precise, but let's get the next one in. Get these in here. We need to hook this down like this. We need to lower this down. And then raise the hook. And turn it around. A lot of controls, but this is fun. I've always been interested in heavy machines like most guys, so kind of doing this is intriguing to me. Okay, let's get the railing out a little bit. There we go. Get the last piece here. Back this up a little bit more. Have to go just a little bit more. There we go. These big heavy cranes can do a lot of load carrying. Gotta get a little bit closer than that. There we go. Now we got to go to the other crane. Let's see. Enter this crane. And we got 2 more walls to do there, so we'll back this up just a little bit. Bring this guy around here. And around. Like so. Back it up a little bit. Move this guy this way. Let's see, we need... There we go. And then we'll grab this last one. Bring this back this way and turn this around. Granted, normally you wouldn't do 3 movements together on these cranes. Like that. Not with this big of a load. Whoa, okay. Don't hit that button until you're in the green. I accidentally fill out a green just when I hit it. Try this again here. And then let's see, rotate it like this. There we go. Blood wall is strengthened. Hopefully that helps it.
Jeez Louise, that was a close one. I was worried you weren't going to pull it off. If you keep this up, I might start getting optimistic. At least for the company's stocks. They've been crashing lately, but you might have just turned the tide. Now, doesn't that make you feel good? Well,
always.
Savor it for all it's worth. Talk to you later.
Cool. In the science are staying kind of calm. If it's the world holding back, pretending it's going to happen, but the tempest must be true to its nature. On this map, new maps are now available. Map. You can return the HUD to select a new unlocked map. Let's go get a new map. We've done everything there. I mean, I'm sure there's probably some secrets you can go find. But, yeah, we only got 90% complete there. We didn't grab every single piece and load it. I know that was one of the things we probably should have. So, this map here. Flooded after a storm. Notable destruction around the main routes and facilities. The core objective is mitigation of immediate damage caused by the flooding, both in the industrial area and the civilian area. Oh, really? Gotta do infrastructure request. Some side objects. Need logs, steel beams, and stuff like that. Okay. We got our scout vehicle. And we can plot routes. Yes, we know that. A little bit different, definitely, from SnowRunner. It's more mission-based. Individual, so. And now we're in North Africa during the spring. We helped.
Looks like our hard work paid off. The storm's passed and the town's still standing. Still,
nice.
We better check for damage. I've marked your destination at the harbor.
All the way over there. Let me see, where we have to go? All the way over there. So it is the same map, we gotta go all the way down here and across to there. Is there another way over here? No, that kind of needs a bridge there. So we'll go out this way, fall along the river, and till we get to there. Okay. Get out of low range for now. Open this door this way. Whoa. That's not looking too good right through there. Oh, get out of that water. It's a little too deep. Put on the differential. Oh, took out that boat. Trying to get out of that deep water up into here. That's a little safer. This is hard on this truck, but hey, it's a truck. Probably should have put it in no range too, but that's okay. Man, yeah, a lot of damage from that storm. Whoa. Come around this top side here. Whoa, whoa, don't fall in. Now this road needs some major repair before we can bring trucks down it. Let's see, yeah, we still want to go straight ahead, okay. Tree branches in my way. Speed up again. Kind of burrow through this stuff. I'm hard on vehicles, yep. An off-road four-wheel drive, we're just gonna go for it, right? I don't believe in vaporing the throttle too much. It's full speed or nowhere. Oh, why'd that come up? Hold on one second. Okay. I had a weird screen come up. Oh yeah, that's really flooded out now, so we're just going to go bypass it. We'll go, I think, this high side. Let's scan it a little bit. That's not too bad right there. A little muddy. We'll go into low gear so we're not spinning our tires too much. I don't have a second vehicle to rescue me, so. We're going to have to go up around that way. It's too deep down there. Not bad, not bad. There we go. Show them what this 350 can do. Lowering so we can get some speed. Going four-wheel drive high. Come over this way. Little low water. Oh. Got to switch down. Could be good from here on out. We just hit a little deep water there. Didn't flood our engine out, thankfully. Now, rain's still coming down hard here. There we go. Is this the bridge we wanted? Yes. Let's see what we can do.
At least this bridge is still in one piece. We had to move our operations before the storm. We needed to get to that harbor, so it had to be lowered. I was a bit worried about it, storm and all.
Well, we did fine. It's still there to get us to where we need to go. Looks like if we go right, we'll get there quicker. So we're going to go this way. Do a little driving. Whoa. I kind of dead it in. Yeah, we're not going that way anymore. This pickup truck doesn't have the beep 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 thing. I know they're important on construction vehicles, but I'm nuts listening to them all the time. Let's go around this way. Oh, that's looking nasty. I think I'm going to have to go up this way and around. Gotta make our own road here. There we go. Doesn't help to still be raining like this. It makes this even more slippery, slippery mud. See that mud that you just kind of slide right through. No traction. Oh, we gotta get over there. Make our own road. We need a couple bulldozers and road pavers out here and redo this road system. Have fun. That's what we're going to end up be doing. But we're here. Wasn't too bad. Looks like we got to go to this Crains system here. Oh, looks like we're doing some barge work. Got a big old ship with some extra material for us.
You might have noticed we've deployed some additional support. Supplies, vehicles, that kind of thing. But you'll need to jump in the crane and move all those containers out of the way first. And then you'll need to check the road from the harbor base to the transit point and clear out any hazards. Once that's done, you can plot a route for our vehicles.
Okay. Sounds like a plan. So first, let's see. Well, we gotta move these two. Off to the side, okay. Oh, that's where the hook is, okay. And put this here. Now rotate, yes. And then we're going to, not that one. Yeah, you don't like being there, but that's where you're going. Let's see if we can put these up on this thing. That'll be cool. Oh, they wanted them down there. Oh. That's where a garage goes. That's something else. Not what I wanted to do, but it works. hook's messed up. Somehow I got it all the way up. There we go. Okay, that's done, road's clear, so now I can go back into my car. And get out here to where the new stuff is at. Storage area. I just need this other vehicle and take it down. So let's move this out of the way. Now I should be able to get into this guy. Let's plot my route here. Looks like I need to go back out that way and are down around there. Okay. Let me look at my objectives here. Now we just got to reach the location. So we're going to take the big dually out. I used to drive one of these in the military. They were fun. Big old deuce. You cannot get these things stuck for anything. And yep, sports a wide bed. Yes. Moving sand around, that's right. This road is damaged by a storm and possible impassable. Remember to do the tricks, switch to it and repair the damaged sections. Got it? Okay. Let me get this guy out of the way. Okay, this has a tipper. Okay. So we got to fix this piece and this piece. That's what we have to do. They pull us in. Okay, we need to flatten that sand out. Lower this down. Let's see, do I have... Gotta go to the garage and quarry our base. And we need the dozer. Yeah, that's the one we need. Deploy. Let's take this bad boy out there. Oh, back up here. Kind of looking around, seeing what we have, but we gotta take the long way. What do you want to go to the vehicle tab for? Okay. Let's flatten this out. This thing's a beast to run. Come on, buddy. We can go. That's sand flattening. Okay. We want to march though until we get there, and then we'll flatten that sand out. Might have to add more in, but we're going to build some sandy roads in the rain. That's always an interesting prospect. Yeah, this thing is really wild to ride. Yeah, we know we got it. We're going to flatten the sand. That looks pretty good. So now we'll switch over to the other vehicle. Do this other section of road here. Okay, we gotta get back into the quarry. Sand. Gotta be within a certain radius of it. Drive around the outside of this. temper controls. Let's see if that's enough. I'll close this up. Get this out of the way here. And then we will switch back to, get closer to our vehicle. Actually, no, I could be able to do this. Vehicles. Enter. I know I could raise that up a little bit, but we're just going to flatten this sand up here. Okay, any more we have to do? Rest of it looks good, so now let's crack open. And we need to do clear the harbor, move train containers out of the way, then go ahead and take the rope 10 hours from the harbor base to the transit. Okay, so we got to go from here. We go along this way. Get the route going here. Dispatch vehicles. We're going to follow them and see how they do. Yeah. That was a little tight there. Looks like he's making it. I want to see if this makes it before I end this playing, because I want to see if there's any major issues. Oh, there he comes. Oh. See how he makes it across this first sand bridge over here. So far, so good. Easy peasy. Got material here we're gonna have to load later. Going okay, buddy? I like you're sporting my collars there. I like the pickup truck better than that Scout there. Oh, just to let you know I'm here. Don't come over this way. I haven't looked. Is there any? There's no big stuff up here I have to get out of my way, is there? So they got to go around. Oh, I probably could have filled that in better for him, but he made it. I would have had to clear that out. There you go. Made it in there. Perfect. We did it. So, with that, we've learned a little bit more.
Good job there. We need a base of operations on the other side of the river, and that means we need a bridge. I don't suppose you've built a bridge before.
No, I haven't.
Well, there's a first for everything. Oh, and if you want a steady supply of concrete slabs, I have just the thing. You can send a concrete slab convoy from the warehouse to the harbor base. Not essential, but it should keep our reserves up.
Okay, so we're going to have to work on getting some convoys up. We're going to have to build a bridge. That's going to be interesting. But again, that's going to be on the next episode. So like always, give me a like, give me a subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one.